Hey socialites, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Ariell. I create beauty and fashion videos as well as lifestyle vlogs. So make sure to hit the subscribe button so you too can become a socialite. So today is going to be a makeup tutorial using a lot of new products, and we're going to kind of see how these products work to create this look. But before we get started, today is day 15 in Vlogmas, meaning I'll be releasing a video every single day in the month of December. So let's unlock day 15 in our advent calendar and see what we got. So 15 is up here. So we got our first eyeshadow palette. This is a Cella Hello Beautiful eyeshadow palette. It has some pretty colors. These are some everyday wearable colors. Wow, okay, this will be so perfect to travel with. So you got a nice blendable medium brown color and this is typically the type of color I use in my crease. You got a sort of a deep bronzy shimmer. You got a lighter gold shimmer, and this one is a shimmer as well that's like a, you know, like a cream colored off-white shimmer similar to what I have in my inner corners. So yeah, this is gonna be one of my travel compacts. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna be showing you guys how I achieve this look using several new products that I've never used before. The star of the show being a primer that I've really been wanting to try, which is the MAC Studio Radiance Primer. So this primer is supposed to be a radiant primer that preps the skin for smooth makeup application and delivers soothing hydration and radiance for up to 8 hours. So we're going to be the judge of that. I did pick this up in a set that came with the setting spray from MAC, and these two together I caught a sale for $30. So yeah, if you want to see how I got this look using a lot of new products, then keep on watching. Okay, socialites, so let's play in makeup. I've already done my skincare routine, which today I did the Glow Recipe routine. If you want to see those products of how I get my skin to look like this when I do my morning skincare routine, you can go ahead and click on that video right there. And before I do my makeup, I'll show you guys all those products. My face is moisturized, so I'm gonna go in with the primer. So this is the new primer that I showed you guys yesterday, which is the MAC Studio Radiance Moisturizing Plus Illuminating Silky Primer. This is supposed to give you that silky radiant skin finish, which I love. That's my favorite style of makeup. So we're gonna go in with oh, it squirts out really tiny. Okay, so the way this comes out is not the best. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if it's the pump. So I'm using about this much. It's really thick. Y'all, it's really thick. Ooh, and shiny. Look at that shine. Ooh, it's giving I want to put this all over my body. Oh my God. You guys go run to MAC and get a sample of this ASAP. I can honestly say I've never put a primer on my skin that, first of all, looks like oil, but it doesn't feel like oil. It feels like a beautiful silky cream. Just the texture of it is so beautiful. My goodness. Look at the shine. It's like a super high shine. That is so beautiful. Wowza, I'm wowed. I'm definitely gonna have to come back tonight and let you guys see like what this did over time, because I know you guys are probably going to be interested in that. Like by the end of the day, what is this going to be looking like? So don't worry, y'all in the right place. I got you covered. This is really looking like something I'm gonna love. For foundation, I'm going in with the HAUS Labs foundation. So I'm gonna go in with one pump. I do wear the color 385 medium neutral. If you guys want to see a full review of this product, go ahead and click that link right there and check that review out. It's a review you definitely want to see. So also a new product that I'm going to be using is the Milani The Perfector Duo. It came in this. Milani now has beauty blending sponges, and it comes with 2 in there. I've already pre-wet them. It came with a big one and then a smaller one. Okay, let's see how this blends. Oh, this blends nice. This blends really nice. Okay. This complexion is beautiful. I'm gonna go in with the Rare Beauty Concealer. I hadn't picked this up in quite some time, y'all. This is in the color 400W. And I'm gonna use the smaller Milani sponge for this. Blending from the outer edges, working my way up. For cream bronzer today, I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin bronzer. Using another new product. This is a new e.l.f. brush. This is the e.l.f. contouring brush. When I saw this in the store, I just felt like the shape was so unique of the brush. Like, I really wanted to try this out. Y'all comment down below if you tried this brush before, but it feels so high quality, dense enough to really get the product in there, but then it gets a bit softer even though it's still stiff on the tip, that I feel like will help it to blend. Really unique, and it just feels like a really good brush. If you're really into makeup brushes, you know what I mean when you can feel the brush like, okay, wow, that's a good brush. So let's go in and try this out. Showing you all my imperfections. Oh, if I let you, don't take me for granted. Yeah. If I'm worth more than you could. Feels really nice on the face. The thing I like most about this brush is the fact that you can sort of get that a little bit sharper structure with your contour with this brush instead of trying to create it. It's sort of, because of the shape it's in, it sort of creates it for you. To brighten up our under eye just a little bit further, I'm going in with the Dior Backstage Concealer. This one is in the color 4N. Another new product I want to try out is the bareMinerals Original Mineral Veil Setting Powder. It's a loose setting powder. This is one of the products that I got in the advent calendar. It's a loose translucent powder. It looks as if it has like a really light pink tint to it. I'm just gonna set my under eye with this. I feel like the lighting is so bright you guys can't really see how pink it is, but it is. Now y'all can kind of see it. So it's like a light pink color. It's really smooth and thin. This powder is even thinner than the Laura Mercier powders, both of them. The Ultra Blur and the regular is thinner than both of them. It's almost like dust. That's how finely milled it is. It's like dust. Interesting. I've never used a bareMinerals powder before. It's super matte. I can tell you that right off the bat. Like, it's starting to make my under eyes wrinkle up. That's how matte it is. Super matte. And my under eyes are very moisturized. I put on under eye cream and I wore my favorite little under eye patches this morning. It's just sort of wrinkling up under the eye. Well, we'll see what that does throughout the day. For the rest of my face, I'm going in with the regular Laura Mercier loose translucent powder. The Studio Radiance primer that I used today did come in a set with the Fix Plus Magic Radiance spray. So it's like, I'm assuming, the Radiance line. So I'm gonna spray my face with this. Oh, it squirts out like water. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to barely tap. Okay, so this packaging, I feel like it's gonna make my makeup. Y'all look at this. It's coming out like a water gun and making spots on my face. So let me let this dry. Okay, maybe let me back up. Okay. Okay, I get it. So with this spray, you really have to back up, because if you do it close, it's gonna squirt out like a water gun. So you really have to get at least like 2 feet away from you. So that's how it works. And it feels like water on your face, like actual water. So the other day, y'all, if you remember in the advent calendar, I got a Fix Plus Stay Over spray. And this one is the Fix Plus Magic Radiance. So this one is going to make your skin more radiant and luminous, and this one is probably going to make it a little bit more matte and last a lot longer. As it dries, it looks fine, you guys. So that was False alarm. For blush, let's go in with the Rare Beauty liquid blush. This one is in the color Happy. Using the tip of the Milani sponge. Let's put a little shine on the face. So for highlighter, we're going to use the Pillow Talk Beauty Light Wand from Charlotte Tilbury. And this one is in the color 2 Medium. So we're going to put that right on the edge of the blush here, right there. I'm going to switch to something a little bit more dry. That way it can stay in place. I don't want it to move around too much. I'm going to take the SEPHORA Microsmooth powder. This one is in the color Ebony. And I'm just going to bronze up a little bit. Just a little bit more. And I'm going to use the same Microsmooth powder in Ebony just to blend this in my crease. For powder blush, I'm going to use the Dior Backstage blush. This is the Rosy Glow. And I got a new cream cup lipstick from MAC, y'all. I'm going to deepen the lip line just a little bit more using Limitless Brown Lip Liner from Makeup Forever. If you got it, it ain't a question. Oh, it ain't no one for guessing. Another new product that I've never used before is this NYX Epic Wear eyeliner pencil, and this one is in the color White. Super easy to apply, which is very important for under eye especially. For mascara, I'm going to use the Monsieur Big Mascara from Lancome. So let's take that Fix Plus Magic Radiance spray again. So let me pop on some lashes and I'll come back and show you guys the final look. Okay, socialites, so this is the final look. Looks really good, y'all. I feel like the camera's not doing it justice to what the actual skin looks like with this primer. My goodness. So I'm definitely coming back this evening to show you guys. It's now, I think it's like right before 12 o'clock. So I'm gonna come back tonight and show you guys how this performed throughout the day, because y'all, that was some really creamy, super shiny primer. And then this came with it, so the spray comes with it, and it's radiant as well. So I'm interested in seeing like how this is gonna look 2 hours from now, and you know, like how it's gonna look at least like 6 to 8 hours from now as well. And I'm sure you guys will want to see that too. So I'll see you guys later. Hey socialites, so I'm back and it is a little bit after 7:30, so it is nearly 8 hours later. I have not touched my face. I didn't blot today at all, and this is what I have. So my skin does look pretty radiant. It didn't get oily, so that's the real reason I wanted to come back later on this evening, because the primer was just so creamy. It almost looked greasy, but it was not greasy at all. It was just really, it was almost like a super good moisturizer. It reminds me of the Sunday Riley moisturizer, just so creamy and almost like a thick oil, but it's not an oil. Super hard to describe. You guys have to get your hands on it just to try it out. But I wanted to see, like, was it gonna make me like overly shiny, and it didn't. It just makes my skin, I hope that the camera is able to pick it up. Now I'm wishing I would have filmed with my Sony instead of the Canon, because I know it would really pick up on the skin a lot better. But the skin just looks really silky. That's the best way that I can describe it. But it didn't get oily. It really controlled, because usually after this amount of time I'll get just a little bit of shine in this area, just a little bit. I don't have dry skin nor oily skin. My skin is very much normal. It doesn't lean either way. And so usually after about at least 5 hours, I just get that, you know, little bit of a shine from my natural oil showing through, and none of that has showed through with this primer. Remember the Benefit powder that I tried that was super matte, so it doesn't look bad at all. I do still see that little crease that it cause, so I don't really know about the powder. I'll try it again and use way less. I feel like that's one of those powders where the amount that we normally use, you could probably just barely tap a tiny bit of powder on there. So I'll try it that way next time and see what happens. But it looks really smooth. I can say that it looks smooth, and the under eye part of my makeup I feel like looks like I just did my makeup. So that's the good part of it. Overall, I like it. I'm looking forward to using the primer again. One thing that I do want to note is I was thinking when I sprayed this setting spray, the Magic Radiance, that it would give me some sort of glow, and it didn't. But the directions on the reading is fundamental. It does say shake well, so I'm thinking it's one of those products you really have to mix. It's probably, you know, a substance in here that needs to be mixed, and you'll get a different outcome. So tomorrow we'll try it that way and see what happens. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the products. If you have not subscribed yet, what are you waiting on? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget, it is Vlogmas, so I'll be putting out a video every single day in the month of December. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys tomorrow. 'Cause I've been where you are. You're too scared to show me love, 'cause too fresh with the scars. Well, I don't have the answers.